Hey there, Chashhead, Sack Buddy here, coming at you with the Week 14 breakdowns. In this episode, I give you a quick PSA, I review all the games, I give you a what to watch for in Week 15, and I finally start to cope with my worst fantasy season ever. 4 leagues, 1 made playoffs, Alvin Kamara, what could go wrong? I'm out. Hashtag FFF. In this week's PSA, we hear from another one of you Chashheads. Chashhead, how are you doing today? Yep, that's right. I didn't get anything from any of you. We got 2 of you left. Come on, let's pull it together. We got this. So instead, I'm going to give you a useless fact of the day. In all of my internet browsing and trying to find videos and whatnot for this episode, I found out that there's a Phil Collins song called In the Air Tonight, which you may have heard at the beginning, just a small portion. And I always thought that song was about some guy drowning. Well, come to find out, what it really was about is Phil Collins was going through a divorce. He was super, super angry, and he wrote that song. So now, I like it even more. With that, let's dial up the Week 14 updates. In this first matchup, we have Silver and Black Lives Matter going up against Southside MILF Manglers. And, needless to say, Southside MILF Manglers, you win the Boagrius Award.
Boagrius!
Looks like you played the wrong Niner this week, unfortunately. Tevin Coleman. Pretty sure I said something earlier about warning you off of him. Now it's come back. Silver and Black Lives Matter, Holy Eckler. Him combined with the Ravens, and you are a formidable opponent, and it's a reason why you have the top points in our league. Good luck in the playoffs. In this next tilt, we have Gonzo going up against Zero Lux Given. And unfortunately for Gonzo, Alshon Jeffrey let you down at the wrong time, my friend. It looks like you had a combination of players on your bench that you probably could have sorted out to play, combined with that trade of the Hunt versus Kels. In the end, it really didn't come down to those 2 players, so I can't talk too much smack about it. Nonetheless, Zero Lux Given, it looks like your gamble on Derrick Henry has paid off. This is the season of Derrick Henry, that is for sure. I don't know if I believe in him next year either personally, but that's why you're in the playoffs or at least going to the semifinals, and I'm not. So good luck in the semis. And finally, we have the Toilet Bowl. In the first matchup, we have number 1 Gretz, a.k.a. tanking for a T, a.k.a. if you're not first, you're last, or in this case, last. Well, you're partially last because you have the most points scored against you in the league, which is just, man, such a bummer. Anyway, your team did pretty decent this year. Unfortunately, every single team that you played seemed to put up their best games, including mine. But I beat you again. This is why we're in the toilet bowl. Let's move on. On the other game, we have Dream Killer, a.k.a. going up against my tight end Hurts. And it looks like, Jason, your team has finally put it all together, which I have to imagine is kind of like this.
George, what do we got for?
Couple of prizes, Danielle. We've got a treadmill and a new sauna.
Oh, these are really nice.
It's all you, Manuela. $3,695. Let's give it to her. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. Good for you. A winner.
Yes, that's right. It's like being in a wheelchair and then winning a treadmill. What are you going to do? At least you won a treadmill. All right, gentlemen, we will continue our fight in the toilet bowl next week. I'll see you there. And finally, we have what to watch for in Week 15. First game up on the docket, semifinals, Silver and Black Lives Matter going up against Donkey Nate Shun. Silver and Black Lives Matter, as I mentioned earlier, you are the league's top scorer. Well done. You got a little unlucky against some of your opponents, but you are making it to the semifinals. No bye needed. Donkey Nate Shun, on your side of the ball, you are the first place seed. You had it locked up from the word go. You've won plenty of awards along the way as well. Slight edge looks to be to Silver and Black Lives Matter. Silver and Black Lives Matter on your side of the ball, it's going to be a long week for you, man. The Ravens, or at least half of your fantasy football team, is going to be playing on Thursday night. And when that happens, especially in the semifinals, it makes for a long time until Sunday rolls around. I didn't think I saw any of you guys having players on Monday, but anyway. Donkey Nate Shun, I know that I'm in ninth. I get it. There's probably a good reason, but you might want to keep an eye on Shark's high ankle sprain. He may not be playing this week, or he may be playing as a decoy, limited, whatever. But that's why I'm in ninth, because I don't have Chark and I wasn't able to rely on him throughout the season. So tread softly. Good luck to you both in the semifinals. And last but certainly not least, we have the New Guy Bowl. So we have Zero Lux Given going up against Sack Daddy, which is the number 2 seed going up against the number 2 in total league points as well, which I believe goes to Zero Lux Given. It's predicted to be extremely close, and picking the right QB in this particular instance is going to make all the difference for you two. Zero Lux Given side of the ball, you finally are going to do it. You're going to yank Dak, who has carried you all this way, for Garoppolo. Well, all I can say is I've seen the Niners play a few times this year, and they seem to run the ball a lot when they can. And I don't know if Atlanta's known for their vaunted run D. Just something to consider. Sack Daddy, on your side of the ball, it looks like also you're going with Russell, Hustle and Bustle, Man Muscle Wilson. Now, I think the Seahawks also prefer to run a little bit, so they may game plan for some running when you're going up against the league's worst run defense. But you guys are the ones that are in the semifinals, so you get to make these tough decisions. Good luck to you both. I hope both of you pick the right QB, and it's a matchup for the ages. In either case, the good news is only one of the new guys will be in the finals, and that helps me sleep a little better at night. All right, Chashheads, it's going to be a fun week 15. Good luck to you all, and I'll see you out there. Wasn't even out.